一刀流居合獅子孫孫。
うっせえ行こう逃げたお前は俺の仲間だ
何も分かった。
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I've just read One Punch Man chapter 169. And it was great. I feel like every time a new chapter comes out, whether it's One Punch Man or One Piece, I just have complete recency bias because I love them all. Even if something, sad happens, it's still very enjoyable and a good product, so no complaints from me. But yeah, so this came out a few hours ago. I've just had the chance to read it, and yeah, no, I really liked it. So I thought I'd just take the time to take you through what I think are some of the highlights and key points from this chapter. So my last few chapter reactions across One Punch Man and One Piece have been very, very long, like 35-minute plus, and they are a pain in the ass to edit when I have quite a busy life apart from anime, which is very unfortunate. So in summary, I'm going to try to keep these a lot shorter and go through my key points, funny moments, epic moments, blah blah blah, without deeply analysing every little panel. Maybe I'll save those for Reddit or my anime list or something like that, but yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to call out was in this very first page, where Garo, after losing his power after getting punched by Saitama from the future, is bleeding. And this little part here, a punch with enough power to put even that Baldy to shame. Now this pretty much represents that graph we saw in the last chapter where Saitama was getting so much stronger because his emotions were triggered, probably for the first time since becoming OP, and just showing how much stronger he's gotten in such a short period of time because of that. Which is crazy to think, yeah. Obviously Garo being able to compare the two, and I guess this sentence here just really implies that where Saitama got up to after going and fighting on Jupiter's moon compared to when he was fighting Garo just before that whole scene happened. There's quite a difference, which is crazy to think. I'm still not quite sure if that future Saitama could one punch current Saitama. It's just so hard to even imagine, but you never know. Either way, this little box here really shows Saitama's offensive power, and how much it grew over just 2 chapters really. At first I was like, who the hell are these guys? And tank tops are here as well. Just fodder characters. Yeah, now this bit's really interesting. Genos obviously looks at the core, he's like, damn, that looks like my core, man. let's plug it in and see what happens, right? He's like, oh, it seems like the real thing. Boom! Look at this! All the memories. Now this is very interesting, because I remember at the time when we first saw Genos start and we saw this, I was like, surely you need a brain to operate with the core. Like, those are sort of his 2 key parts of his cyborg human body, But apparently it seems that the core by itself can still see stuff, I guess, or retain information of some sort, which is pretty cool. And I've also seen some theories about if Genos sticks with 2 cores, like being able to get that much more powerful, potentially twice as powerful because of that, which is pretty cool as well. But yeah, so he gets all the memories back, which is crazy. He's like, damn man, Saitama's a beast. And he's like, yeah, this is my core, no doubt about it. What's this memory, man? And he slowly figures it out. He's like, oh, it's from the future, that's why Saitama can't remember anything. He came from the future, blah blah blah, which is super cool. There were a lot of predictions last chapter about whether Saitama would retain his memory or not. It seems quite clear that he isn't. I'm hoping later on there's some sort of trigger that'll allow him to regain everything. I don't know, even seeing Garo and all the stuff with the core and Genos talking about it, like nothing's triggered it yet, so it doesn't seem hopeful for the future. And I love this, dude. This is such a big throwback to when Genos first met Saitama, and Saitama's like, oh, who are you, And Joss is like, let me introduce myself, and then bang, that massive paragraph. I think it was in episode 2 of the anime, and he talks for like 5 minutes straight. Oh my god, and look. Come on, man, like, to explain it in short, bang! Can't be kidding me, man. So this is a great callback to that earlier chapter. You just see it go right through his head. Come on, man. He's like, I see, Sokka. Anyways, good to see you. You're okay. He's like, he doesn't remember? No, this is Sensei. He must be, just being modest and giving credit to the other heroes who fought bravely, just like he did with Moomin Rider and the Deep Sea King. Murata's little line here, just doesn't remember. And yeah, so after Genos regaining those memories, he's like, no one's gonna know this but me. He's assuming that Saitama does know and is just being modest, but like, no, he just doesn't remember that shit. He's like, except for Miha. That's pretty cool. Now, as a fan, I always want Saitama to get credit, which is well overdue. And so when Genos was talking here, like, oh, it's my responsibility to make sure people know what really happened. So I was getting a bit hopeful here, but we don't actually seem to go in that direction, which is fine. I mean, Saitama's not looking for credit, so you gotta, respect that. Plus, he wasn't even listening. And this was pretty sweet. If you think about when Genos, quotation marks, died, and Saitama was saying that thing about how he never makes it in time, and Genos is like, nah, you definitely made it in time. We go, sweet little shot here. Very sweet. Nice little callback to that moment a few chapters ago. And we see Tario. Tario. Ah! Sees a little future Gato who passed away, who sacrificed himself to teach Saitama how to travel back in time to stop that ominous future where everyone's dead, including Tario. So this is a sweet little thing here. Obviously, he's just hallucinating, or I don't know. I don't think Garo actually travelled back, but nice little sentimental shot here. And then Garo's just getting his ass beat. Yeah, he accepted it. Yeah. Talking about how Garo didn't really try to fight from this point onwards. Like, he sort of just wanted to die. Metal Bat, it's your brother, bro. I like their little love-hate relationship going on. And my mask is like, we gotta kill him. He's a monster. And this hypocrite here, you're a monster, bro. We saw you get torn in half by Fura Ugly Man, and you look fine. I think you, Zombie Man, Garo are all like borderline monsters with good intentions. Although Garo's pretty evil, but he cares for Tario and kids like him, and I don't know. I'm not going to go through his whole ideals, but being the ultimate bad to put everyone at the same level and reduce prejudice and blah 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 blah. And again, as a fan, we were talking about who might get the credit. We were saying, oh, everyone's going to think it's King, right? Or Blast, and it looks like it's going in the direction of Blast. And Flash says it's something out of Blast's playbook, like appearing naked and knocking out an enemy. Is that really something he's done before? I understand him being able to like pop out of anywhere because of his interdimensional powers, being able to just pop out and go bang, but why naked? Yeah, and second guy's like, why naked, bro? Come on, reputation damage. And Genos knows what's going on. He's like, Sensei, you're the only one who has the right to decide what to do with Garo, because you're the one who beat him. No one else could do shit. He's like, Nande. And yeah, they're sort of just wailing on Garo. He's like, oh, I'm not really hurt now. Who cares? And Zombie Man steps in. Garo, no way you got that powerful just by becoming a monster. And we're referring to his, cosmic form. And he's like, did someone help you out? For example?
Kami-sama?
And he's like, Homeless Emperor. So he got strong, and then he saw some sort of god appear, and then he died straight away. It was a bit sus. Ash is like, yeah, God, Blast was talking about that too. It's very interesting. I do hope the Hero Association actually respects this notion of God actually existing and being a threat in their world. I hope people don't dismiss it too quickly. And I hope they form some sort of plan and response and try to, I don't know, take down God. But it seems like Blast is just keeping it trapped for the time being. I don't fully know how those cubes work yet. I'd love for Saitama to go down a storyline where he gets involved and he gets all this enthusiasm to fight this big bad strong enemy. And we can finally see Saitama smile while going all out. That would be awesome to see. But yeah, don't know where the direction is going to go from here. Garo doesn't admit it. I don't know why not. He's just being like, it was on me, blah, 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 blah. Like, come on, man. Just be honest. Why you gonna be like that? And this is a callback to last chapter, after Saitama beat him. And he's like, come on, man, just kill me. You know, wave your crazy ideals of justice and finish me off. So this is sort of him wanting that. And Zombie Man's like, this dude just wants to die. He's failed, he's done, he just wants to get off this world. Now look at this. Another little highlight here for some of you One Punch Man power scalers. Tadeo is faster than a My Mask. Nah, not really. Obviously, no one noticed him running up in his slow kid speed, but you know. So My Mask was, gonna finish him off. I don't think Saitama was gonna let it happen, or someone else would have stopped him, but Tadeo's like, no, he's the uncle. King finally connects the dots. He's like, don't kill him, he saved me over and over and over. And all the sort of A, B, C tier heroes, or class heroes, are like, oh yeah, My Master's got a point, man, he'll probably go do bad again. There was a lot of people hurt because of Garo taking out heroes who couldn't save other people, and, domino effect. And now, probably the biggest highlight of this chapter, Dum 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 Dum.
King, engine, maximum output.
Dude! Look at these eyes! Look at that! Oh man! Everyone needs to stop, man. A child is watching. Look at that! And he's got the veins popping out, man. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a fraud, but he's like, he knows how to use it to his advantage. Look at his face, dude, looking down at that. They're shitting himself. He's like,
Yamino.
Oh my god. He's seriously pissed. Everyone runs away. And look at this man. He's like, nah, King. And he just shuts up immediately. Oh my god. He's deleted. Like, My Mask is usually complaining about the S-Class heroes, like Metal Bat and so on. He's like, why are you S-Class hero? You suck. Blah, 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 blah. But King, he doesn't seem to have any complaints about King. King just has everyone's respect, man. Like, does anyone not respect King? I mean, Saitama likes him as a friend, I guess respect some of the things he said, but... man. Anyway, so King being a beast, coming in clutch. He's like, let's not kill Tadeo. Garo's like, a little bit ashamed of all this. And bang, raises some really good points. After all the bad you've done, you don't deserve to throw away your life so easily. You have to make up for it 10 times over, 100 times over. By saving others, helping the world, etc, etc. It's really nice. And Saitama sort of calls him out like, oh, you look a bit like a hero to me here. Which is true, man. You've been saving this kid from the start. So I'm really interested to see where this whole Garo personality arc goes from here. Like, will he go back under Bang, start training? As we know, in a couple pages he dashes away, but who knows, maybe he'll be some sort of medium, anti-monster, not quite a hero, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll try fight Saitama a few more times, could even train with him, don't know. And yeah, Saitama noticed a few chapters back, it was actually Garo who jumped in when King was going to do his massive super blast against the dragon level monsters, which is interesting. I didn't really get all of this. They're sort of talking about who should get credit. So I'm saying, I was going to stop him anyways. And he's like, I'm pretty sure he saved you. And a little smile here. Like, he's one of the few people who know how strong Saitama is. Even though he doesn't realise that he got his ass beat by a future Saitama as well. And then, yeah, he just dashes away. So, bit of a bummer. I was a bit surprised here that Saitama didn't just immediately jump up and go, boom. Where do you think you're going? Like, there's no question he could just stop him and pull him back and be like, wait, you're not going anywhere. But they're all like, where'd he go? Oh, which way have we lost him? Cypher's just looking straight at him, dude. So yeah, I know how I feel about him going away. I guess that leaves a bit of mystery. Like, same thing with Cycles, who got away recently. Like, they'll obviously turn up again at some point. But yeah, so very interested to see what will happen with Garrow in the future. And yeah, one of the last few pages here, Jonas is like, he's definitely going to do something again, man. Cypher was like, nah, he should be fine now. We'll just leave him to the old man. Bang will set him straight. But is Bang going to be able to find him? I don't know. And the last thing I wanted to call out in this chapter, Metal Knight finally shows up. It was so useless, dude. The whole thing about, like, I'm not gonna help you guys because some of you are gonna die sort of thing. Did anyone die? He didn't think they stood a chance, dude. And look at him now. He did the same thing when Boris showed up. Like, he didn't help at all. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna show up, do analysis, collect samples, blah, 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 blah. Also, I'll admit this is a pretty dope page here. Like, geez, the amount of firepower he must have is crazy. Which raises the question, remember when the meteor came to destroy Siphon City way back when? It would have been, what, Season 1, Episode 5, 6, something like that. And yeah, he couldn't actually destroy it. He did just send the one Metal Knight unit, but if he sent this, he totally could have destroyed it immediately, man. I guess it was a field test, but yeah. I don't know. So yeah, still wondering how strong he is and what's probably some of the strongest things he has at his disposal, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him personally. There's still a bit of mystery. Remember when Drive Knight said to Genos, Metal Knight is your enemy? You know, is he the evil cyborg? Dunno. But then he's got that little sort of half friendship with Child Emperor, and he's like, oh, watch out for traitors and all that, suggesting he isn't the traitor. Maybe Drive Knight is. I don't know, man. Am I masked? No, probably not. I don't know. Maybe Watchdog Man. We haven't seen him for a while, right? Bit of an unknown. He could be a baddie. Dunno. Checking out theories here. And yeah, I guess he seems a bit helpful here. Like, he does some helpful stuff. He built the Hero Association base. And he's like, oh, you know, you're all suffering from radiation poisoning. I'll sort you out, which is nice, blah, blah, blah. And now the last page. Not really much to call out here. It's like, he's had a big day, night. I don't know, I've lost track of time. Has it been like 2-3 days since he went down? I don't know. But it's been a while. He's sick and tired, and he doesn't have an apartment anymore. Poor Cypher, man. He's like, alright, we'll get you fixed up. We'll look for some of our apartment here. But it looks like Cypher is going to have to move, which is a very exciting revelation. Will he move out of the so-called ghost town? Will he find a grand apartment? Will he live in the Hero Association base? Who knows? Will he get promoted? I think we have finally reached the end of this Monster Association arc, and I'm super keen to see the aftermath, like hero rankings and all that news and fixing up this whole massively destroyed town. So yeah, I think we're finally here. So the last thing I'm going to call out there, like, I think we're finally at the end of this arc. I think I said in my last chapter reaction, Monster Association arc has been going on since just about the start of Season 2 in the anime. And for someone like me who started with the anime, that's years, you know. When did Season 2 come out? 5 years ago? And for manga readers, like, even longer. So man, yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next. So there you go. Best moment of this chapter? No doubt. Oh, oh my god. King Engine maximum output, dude. New mode unlocked. Here we go. Alright, so there you go. Some of my key thoughts and highlights from the chapter. Good one overall. Mainly just an information dump. Not too much action, which is expected after the action-packed last 2 chapters fighting at a galaxy scale, or I guess planet scale. So yeah, some really good throwbacks, some really nice moments. But yeah, as always, the goat of goats is doing his thing, man. Boom! Alright, I'll stop frothing over this. Let me know your thoughts on the chapter, whether you liked it or disliked it. Looking forward to the next one. It's a shame we have to wait 2 weeks, but you know, it's always worth the wait. If you have any ideas for future videos, let me know, leave a comment down below, and I'll have a squeeze and give it a go, because this is meant to be a sort of request channel, you know, anime on demand, but I don't really get many requests, so I just do whatever I want, which is mostly just reacting to chapters of stuff I like. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. But that's about it, so thanks for watching once again, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, see ya.